Hi, this is A once again from High Fives High Vibes Tarot. Thank you for coming here and welcome back. This is your Sunday Free Flow Sunday edition. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate at all, maybe next week's message is for you, or this could be a dilemma. By a person around you, perhaps a friend, a loved one, and you must be here for a reason, and there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Current energy. Wow, High Priestess. High Priestess, this is the energy of being in touch with your intuition, being in touch with your higher self, the gateway to the unconscious. This is the feminine energy of receiving, like a spiritual download. Perhaps you are practicing your meditation regularly, more regular than usual. Perhaps you have been having dreams with significant messages. Two of Wands, you are trying to assess a situation. Trying to find yourself, that's what I'm hearing. Trying to, if you went here for a love reading, this could mean that you are calling in your soulmate, or perhaps asking yourself, contemplating about what you want, what you need to do in life, which direction you're heading, which direction should you choose. You are trying to evaluating, surveying the land, trying to check out what's out there for you, what can be done. I love this deck because this deck very much invites us to tap into our inner child, to remember the playfulness inside of us, and sometimes we grow building a spacesuit wherein we protect ourselves. Oh, another feminine energy, the Empress. You are channeling the energy of creation, being creative. You are channeling your feminine energies. This is not gender specific, doesn't mean you're a woman, but if you are a man, all of us have feminine and masculine energies, the yin and yang. You are channeling or tapping into your intuitive your intuition, your feminine side of being receptive, sensitive, and nurturing. This is also a fertility card. Perhaps if you are a woman, perhaps you are pregnant, and I'm hearing that you are contemplating about this pregnancy, if this is right for you, if you should continue it, if it will bring you more joy, more fulfillment. King of Swords, you are very much in your head about this. Clever, channeling your clever side, your intelligent side, your rational side. It feels like you have an equal push and pull, yin and yang, conflicting energies around you. Perhaps you are too much in your head about something. You're encumbered by your thoughts about something, about a decision, about an important decision in your life, and you are in that point of your life journey wherein you are thinking so much about a certain situation, whether it is right for you to do so, but your heart tells you otherwise. What the universe wants you to know. You have the Two of Cups in reverse, which means disconnectedness. If you remember from the story of the Little Prince, the rose is a demanding figure. She knows what she wants, and she wants the attention of the little prince. And the little prince is confused about how to make the rose happy. There is a lack of harmony, and I strongly feel that this King of Swords, this could also be your energy, which is very much up in the head, very cerebral, coming from the mind, head space, not the heart space. But I strongly feel that this figure is somebody around you, and I can strongly hear that this is very specific and of course might not resonate well with everybody. Perhaps you are thinking about perhaps you're pregnant and you're thinking about the situation that would be life altering for you. Perhaps you are not prepared for that. This could be a father figure, but this could also be the father of your child, and they seem to not come from their heart space. And I'm almost hearing that they're not in agreement with you when it comes to your decision towards this pregnancy. And it feels like you are not so much concerned, not really not so much concerned, but more of you are more focused on how would you live your life as you do or as you execute your decision. Perhaps you would want to continue this one, and you're thinking about ways on how to live with or without this person, how to continue how would you bring another person in the world with all grace and integrity. And you are very much connecting with your higher self, with your intuition, and you are assessing the situation, the path that seems to be laid down for you. Perhaps you are confused, and somebody is very much up in their head. This is the analysis paralysis card. This is the drunken man in the Little Prince. It's like a cycle, a pattern, something that is unhealthy, an unhealthy behavior that needs to change. And the Little Prince is encouraging that person perhaps to get out of those beliefs. But the Little Prince this could be you. The Little Prince could only do so much. There is disharmony and lack of connectedness. It feels like you are leaning towards saying stop, no, I am choosing myself, setting healthy boundaries, and almost like deciding that I can do this alone. does the universe wants you to know? The Eight of Cups. This is walking away from things that do not serve you, from unfulfilling situations, and from people who are out there to just deceive you, not on the same page as another person. This could also be conflicting thoughts or a push and pull, tug of war between the mind and the heart, and you can't seem to find the perfect balance or that common ground between those conflicting energies. And but you are in the right space of setting healthy boundaries and connecting with your intuition. You are very much in your space of surveying the land. What lies ahead of you? What is this King of Swords, please? King of Swords, please. So universe wants you to know for this King of Swords. King of Swords. Who is this person? This feels like a major turning point in your life, but it's a good thing that you have the High Priestess as the starter, the energy starter of this spread. Because when you have the High Priestess, you are very much in your power, wielding that power towards the unconscious self, towards the higher self, and almost stepping towards something new, something better, perhaps greener pastures. I really don't subscribe to the idea of a greener pasture, because I've always believed in where you are, you're exactly where you need to be. You just have to listen to your intuition. And everything happens for a reason. The right place, right time, right moment is now. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with the assessment of what lies ahead. I'm just saying that be mindful of dreaming or fantasizing about what could have been, what's out there. Because the answers and what you need to do comes through when you pause, leave the moment, and think right through those moments. You're in search for something, you're choosing yourself. I can feel that. Swords. And there you go. The King of Swords seems to be a go-getter. Perhaps a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. They are treading the path, moving too quick. But it gives me the energy of aggression. I asked for a sign, or I asked for the clarification for the King of Swords, and you have this. This is fast movement, perhaps unbridled ambition, stepping almost looks dreamy, but I can strongly feel an aggressive vibe from this person. What else would the universe want you to know for this situation? You are right about the High Priestess. If you are assessing the situation and connecting with your intuition, you are on the right path. If you are setting healthy boundaries and saying no to people and finding what really works for you, finding that self-love, choosing yourself, doing a self-care ritual, taking care of your emotions, taking care of your creative side, assessing it with grace and with gentleness to it, your energy of gentleness. The Empress is a very I always refer to the Empress. Sometimes I refer to the Empress as the wildling, very much in tune with their sexuality, with their sensuality, with the kind of vibes she channels. But I can strongly feel a gentleness in your energy. I placed these cards here because it very much resonates, or it very much signifies another person in your life who's very much up in their head, thinking about the situation, too analytical, too cerebral, too intelligent for this, and by channeling their intelligence, perhaps they have deduced or they have concluded that this is the right thing to do and this is what you should follow. But perhaps that's what the universe wants you to know, that the highest form of intelligence is your intuition. And regardless of what other people might say about what you should choose, it always ends you should always follow your intuition, and that's the right thing to do. You are message from the universe. You are leaving this situation behind. This is the Ten of Swords reversed. Getting out of the deception, of the betrayal, of the entrapment, of that finding your core, finding your center, leaving it, staying behind, getting out of it, getting out of those analysis paralysis stage. And perhaps the energy of this person seems so strong that you are doubting your capacity to listen to your intuition. But I can strongly feel that you are holding on to that, and perhaps you've been here to think or to assess whether is it right to feel that I should do this, because the answer is yes. The Chariot could also be you, like moving towards what you want, what you wish to do, and what's right for you. Let me draw a botanical inspiration, a message for you. Honeysuckle. Oh, domestic happiness and devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so cloth the woodbine, the honeysuckle, gently and twist. You could be moving towards a married life, and another message I'm getting is this person could, if that pregnancy scenario really resonates well with you, perhaps you are thinking whether this is the path I am born to do. Is this the path that's right for me? But let me just put in my 2 cents in. Not all people can be gifted with another life, a baby. So, no matter how you escape it, eventually it will happen again. So, if you choose or if you are having second thoughts about continuing it, perhaps this is the message that perhaps you're leaning towards yes, continue it, and I think that's the right thing to do. And this person may be doubting themselves whether they can protect you, they can serve you, they can help you, they can be at your side at the right moment. And I would like to say that perhaps it's about time to confront those fears and to accept with grace. With grace, as I've mentioned in the beginning, and it rings so loud right now. With grace and with your connection to your intuition, your highest form of intelligence, you can do it. And perhaps you are this little prince who's helping the drunken man who's so confused. And perhaps they're just doubting themselves and they're not sure whether they should continue or not. But universe wants you to know that perhaps it's about time to level up because you are protected, and it will not be given to you if you don't have the strength to handle it. You have it in you, and I think you got this. That's the clear message I'm getting. So I think I would have to leave it at that. Thank you for being here, and see you next week. Bye.